Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. I am 2 episodes behind on Caught in the Act. So here is episode 2. Let's get into it. So this is Deshae, and she is the second born of 5 children. She was not raised with her mother and father. And she said her mother left her when she was 3. She told her she was going to get ice cream and never came back. So you know this is Tami's reaction, so you already know we're going to take this, but let's keep going and see what's going on with Deshae. So she says she has love for all of her siblings, but she and her younger sister, they kind of are tighter, I believe, and they have different paths. She says she took a more positive path where her sister is a little more negative because she feels like whatever is going good for her, her sister feels like she deserves it and it's not going that good for her baby sister. She said as far as her sister Stephanie goes, she loves her from afar. Now, she is currently a mother. She is not with her child's father, but she also is dating women. And she was in a relationship with a woman that was married. And she said she always kind of felt like that. So she's here to talk about Danielle. She and Danielle have been together about 3 years, right? And she prefers to be with a woman. Well, Danielle. And she said that it took them a couple of months before they became intimate. But she's here to talk about Danielle because she's feeling a certain way. Child. So her and Danielle, they did have a good bang bang life, right? But now the bang bang is not so good. She said that they lived together with the kids and everything, but like Danielle will go in the bathroom with the bzzz situation and she'll hear her in there laughing and she'll say that she's watching adult movies. Tami was like, when I watch my adult movies, I'm focused. I'm not laughing. So basically, Tami's going to take this on. You know, Deshae said that her children are involved and she really doesn't know what's going on with Danielle. She goes out for like 3 hours after an argument. 3 hours, Deshae, you know what's happening after 3 hours, but Tami's going to get all the situation, put cameras in the cars and all that kind of stuff, so let's get into that. So Danielle has gotten off work, got in the car. Hey, love, what's up? I've been thinking about you all day. We don't know if it's Deshae or whomever, right? So then she drives up and pulls up into this parking space, pulls the phone out, and somebody is on there sending her a very exotic video. She's sitting in there like, ooh. Child, so on the second day, Danielle gets in the car. She's missed a call from Deshae, right? She said, what's up, love? What you need? You good? Everything okay? She's like, oh, I'm just, kids running me ragged. I need a mommy day soon. You need to get your nails done, get your toes done. She said, that's all right. You know what I'm saying? She was like, me and my cousin about to go get some wings. She was like, you need something? So she told her bring her some lemon pepper wings back. Like, just caking. Child, then when she get in the chicken spot, she said, what's up, love? How you doing? I'm over here getting some honey lemon pepper wings or whatever. I like them extra wet, right? You know how I do. You want some? Baby, that was not the Deshae she was talking to. She picked up 2 extra sets. So she walked out of the restaurant with 2 bags and 3 drinks. She walks in this house with 1 bag and 2 drinks. She walks out of the house with no bags and no drinks, but pulls up to home and walks in with 1 bag. So who you dropping food off to? So then Danielle comes back out in the rain and goes back. This is day 3 to the house where she dropped the wings off and them 2 drinks. And she said, hey, love, I'm outside. That's her thing, baby. And then she gets in the car, whoever this lady is, talking about some, ooh, where the air at? It's hot. I'm about to pass out. So she get ready to take this lady to a dentist appointment. And then over there rubbing on her legs. Who this woman, Danielle? So now we're over here at the headquarters, baby. So Tami has introduced Deshae to Coach Ken. Coach Ken is here to help her process anything that she sees. Let's get to the tapes. So they show her leaving work or whatever on the phone. She's trying to figure out who is she talking to because she wasn't talking to her because the other conversation was about the chicken that she was bringing for her, right? So then they showed her pulling up and we find out that it's her sister's house, Stephanie. She was like, but really, what's the big deal with that? Because she knows my sister. So she really didn't see anything wrong with that. Now, Coach Ken saw something wrong with it. He was like, This your sister house? He can already see where this is going. Child, so this look of disbelief and discombobulation is, why is Danielle going back over to my sister's house? Like, what is that about? So then they show Danielle talking about him outside. She comes and gets in the car. She sees Danielle rubbing on her legs. Then they sit there and talk about, she going to a dentist appointment. They done pulled in the garage. Child, they said they got 20 minutes. What you want to do? She's like, that is my sister. Yes, it is. Then, baby, this right here, this hand on the forehead. Hold on. Baby, the reason Coach Kid looking like this is because of them 20 minutes they got to waste, baby. Shout out to Adidas, okay? This is my favorite brand in life. Shout out to Adidas in the air and these toes out on the steering wheel, getting it in the back. Deshae is devastated because she's like, my kids sit back there. And then, hold on. Coach Ken is like, I'm sitting here and I'm looking at you and your reaction. She said, I get it. They always do stuff like this to me. So it's like the hurt is always there and she accepts it because of what she's gone through and her parents leaving her. And she's just trying to hold on to whatever she can, which is Danielle's dog self and her sister's dog self. Oh my God. Child, Coach Ken said what she's dealing with is betrayal blindness, meaning that she will turn a blind eye to people who are doing her wrong to keep them in her life. And Tami told her that what it is y'all two haven't grown up and gotten the help you need through all the trauma that you've endured. And she was like, I really took care of my sister. She said, that's the problem. You're taking care of everybody but yourself. And you hadn't even been able to grow up out of what you've gone through. So, we're doing a takedown, right? Let's get into it. Oh, P.S. They talked about how she had been betrayed by everybody, by her sisters, her mother, her father, Danielle. She said she don't know whether to crash out or pass out. So, child, they have already found Danielle and Stephanie together. So we are on the way. So now they done bust into Stephanie's house. Deshae throwing stuff. She's twerking, talking about, you mad? Is she over here with me? Like, I don't know what kind of sister this is, but deliver me from that. I would never want a sister like this that would deliberately hurt me with somebody I was involved with and then put it in my face. Now, Danielle is over here devastated. She trying to figure out who Tami is. What are you talking about? Is it wrong that I went out to eat with somebody? She said, no, but it's wrong for what you were doing in the back of that car because we've been having you under surveillance. Surveillance? Yes, ma'am. Surveillance. And we come to find out her and Stephanie, Danielle and Stephanie, have been messing around for a year. A whole year. So, child, Danielle is a sensitive thug, okay? She's sitting over here about to break down, talking about, because Tim was like, well, why would you do that? She was like, I can't talk to Deshae sometimes, but Stephanie listens to me. What do you have going on? You around here working every day, supporting all these women. Man up. Now you want to be sensitive? I can't. Child, then while Tami getting on them, honey, Stephanie has let us know that Deshae is sleeping with some garden tool named Mariah. Tami said, hold up, what? And Danielle sitting over there looking crazy. So then Tami says, Deshae, are you lying to me? And then Tami takes Deshae to the back, questions her about Mariah. The answers that she's giving is a little iffy. Tami said, get on the phone. Get Mariah over here. Let's go. Is the worst. She said she tried to hurt Deshae a little bit so she could feel how she felt with Deshae moving on, right? So then this happened. Child, so this is Mariah. Tami said, are y'all in a relationship? She said, we're supposed to be. Tami said, Deshae, you lied. Deshae said, we were not in a relationship, baby. This was strictly entertainment. What? Then when Danielle asked how long has she been with the white lady, Mariah said 6+ years. 6+ years? Try to come and find out this lady right here is married. Her and her husband separated. So that's why she got with Deshae, because she was going through a hard time. So she and Danielle are apart and she's working on her relationship with her sister. Bye, y'all.